In this episode, do you not have any friends? Well, this study could prove that might be a good thing.
And on the flip side, have you ever had to drive to the grocery store to use the toilet? Or past hors d'oeuvres better than stationary hors d'oeuvres? And we talk about Netflix Blunder streaming one of the most fake boxing matches of all time. Mike, hit the music.
Hello, you individual that clicked on either our video or our episode on the podcast. You just made the best decision of your life, or maybe your best decision of the day by tuning in to two best friends who just talk about random shit. And we're here to celebrate an earworm that is the Funny Business Podcast. I am, of course, Mike Gambita. Alongside with me is my best friend, my roommate for life, Mr. Matt Summers. Matt, how are you? How are things?
I'm doing well. If you are a first-time listener, I just have one question to ask you. Have you ever tried this one?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
It's not the reference I was going for.
The Muffin Man. That's where my mind went.
Okay. it couldn't have been farther from the reference. I was referencing Sabrina Carpenter there. But Sabrina Carpenter and the Muffin and Gingy from Shrek are just like polar opposites, but that's fine.
Not that this is part of the segment, but Daily Mail has been showing up on my TikTok more than often.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Apparently, the Muffin Man has like a dark side to it, as reported by the Daily Mail.
What kind of dark side? Why is that on Daily Mail?
Okay, so Wikipedia, best way to start off the podcast. Urban legend claims that a local baker named Frederick Thomas Linwood, who lived on Drury Lane in London, lured children into a dark alley by tying baked goods such as English muffins onto a string in order to murder them.
It's like Hansel and Gretel.
Sure.
Well, the Hansel and Gretel got lured into the woods by old lady, I think. Okay,
so there also is verified, it's another story. Not another story, but another source. I don't know who this source is from. That 2 strikes on both Wikipedia and a person who just decides to write on a blog platform post. They also do confirm Frederick Thomas Linwood was also luring children to murder them.
You know, Muffin Man gets a lot of press for really not ever having like movies or like shows, but everyone it's the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. It's a bit odd.
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man! I can't even do it that well.
You started off pretty good.
I did. And I went down south. So, Matt, I'm grateful you're my friend.
Same. I wouldn't have any others.
Everyone else would tune off, but you know what, Matt? You're stuck with me. So.
No other podcast goes from Muffin Man, Sabrina Carpenter, all in the first 3 minutes.
I'm not allowed to bring up a Sabrina Carpenter connector, but did you see that your boy was at a Sabrina Carpenter concert?
Boy.
Yeah.
No.
Came all this way. Had to explain.
Oh yeah, I did see that. that was funny. Then they also made a second version of Hot to Go.
Yeah,
that one was kind of funny.
I had to refrain because Jenna had it as an earworm all day yesterday, so I can't really speak more to it than just letting you know that. Did you know your pal was at a Sabrina Carpenter concert? So
yeah, yep, I saw it. Don't worry.
Yeah, prior episode. So everyone, we're talking about friends today. Matt, how are your friends?
Friends are great. Saw some friends this past weekend. We'll get into that later. I have a good friend group. It's a good size, I would say.
How many?
Not that size matters. Well, I kind of have like different groups.
Okay.
How many groups do I have? How many total? I don't want to name how many total friends I have. I'd say I have
name them off. No. Name them off in the podcast.
Oh my god. I'd say I probably have like. I think I got like three friend groups, like main friend groups. What about you?
Do you have titles for those friend groups or Alpha, Beta?
No.
Squad, Strike Force 5, Squad A, Squad B,
Alpha, Lower Squad, Omega, Awesome. What was that? No, what's the one from Shrek? Let's bring back Shrek up. No, I don't name my friend groups.
I don't have friend groups. I definitely have different level of friends, but after what I'm sharing today, I think I made myself feel a little bit better. Okay. So, by The New York Post, a new study from the University of Exeter reveals that keeping a smaller social circle might actually help you live longer.
Makes sense to me.
How did we find that out? This study looked at our primate cousins, and researchers found that reducing socialization could protect against illness, especially as immunity wanes with age. So what they did, the key findings, monkey business. So the female Rhesus macaques, which I'm assuming is the species name for a female monkey. They were observed for their social habits, with researchers analyzing, quote, social centrality, time spent socializing, and number of social partners. They found that the monkeys with fewer friends had lower infection rates than their younger, more social peers. And this reduced connectivity acts as a, quote, protective effect for aging primates, helping them avoid disease exposures.
Yeah. That science, that's also funny business science. That adds up.
I'm not getting any weird diseases from you, am I?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
We also we haven't hung out in a while.
Yeah, we haven't. We got to fix that.
Jenna keeps telling me, she's like, oh, yeah, we should do it around the holiday. So we'll plan.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's actually true. We do.
We do. We really do. So Matt, you're kind of going through like we are going through a phase where potentially our social circle may have downsized ever since graduating from college. Am I right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I would say, well, at least like from maybe the friends we had in college has downsized, and then you gain others additionally. But yes.
Exactly. Yep. So at 2022 survey of 2,000 Americans age 55 plus, we're not there yet, but they found that 75% reported shrinking social circles, and 48% said they'd lost at least 3 friendships in the past 2 years.
My headphones just fell off my face.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is happening, Matt?
What just happened?
I thought you just weren't listening to me.
No, I went to look down and they just fell right off my head.
Okay.
Okay.
Hand
so
check.
you have to say that again.
Hand check.
And
then kick your feet a little bit. You're kicking your feet?
I'm kicking my feet.
Okay, good. I could definitely see you're kicking your feet. So
yes.
I didn't know if somebody pulled the cord from below you.
No.
Yeah, just making sure nobody's under your desk.
Me, myself, and
I. So Matt, what are your thoughts on?
You're gonna have to repeat that last part because my headphones fell down. Okay. I couldn't hear anything.
I really have to repeat myself?
Yes.
What the hell? Okay. A 2022 survey of 2,000 Americans age 55 plus found 75% reported shrinking social circles, and 48% said they'd lost at least 3 friendships in the past 2 years.
The shrinking social friend groups, that was hard to say. That makes sense, especially in today's cultures and maybe like the recent events that have happened. Some people try to, it brings up awkward conversations people don't like, and if you don't like it, then you lose friendships. I would like to know how, out of the friendships that they lost, like how close were they? There should be a level of like friendships, because if it's like someone you used to work with for like 4 months, that's not losing a friendship, even if you guys were close at work.
One of the things that I'm always like considering or also like assessing in my head is like the investment of the friendship. Like, what do you get in return with the friendship that you have? Mm-hmm. So it's almost like, does the person reciprocate the amount of effort that you're putting into the friendship?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then also, is it not losing a friendship, or just the friendship evolves like into a way where like, how do I, like maybe you used to talk like every day, but then get married, have kids, maybe you talk 4 times a week, or maybe you don't get to see each other every month. It's like every other month or every 3 months and stuff like that. Like that's also not like losing, that friendship's not diminishing. It's just life gets in the way, and it's you're still friends. It's just not like it used to be.
So I'm going to bring up something that potentially could be a life-changing impact on people around our age.
Mm-hmm.
The pandemic. So with this study, do we feel that with the pandemic that social distancing could have had long-term health benefits? Yeah.
What? I don't, how do I answer that one? No. Social benefits?
Why?
I'm not getting into that.
I don't mean specifically the pandemic itself, but I mean the social distancing.
Social distancing. Okay.
No, I was not talking about the freaking
I
virus.
know.
What the hell do you think you are? I am.
It's just yeah. I guess in a way, I think originally, obviously, people did it for safety reasons, but
I would
now
hope.
I would hope. Now, yes, maybe people are still more careful about who they are friends with and hang out with. I think part of the pandemic, people got to post more online. And I think the online community of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, people are really starting to post more of who they are, and maybe people are realizing, oh, that person's not quite who I thought they were. So I think that definitely plays a part in it.
I think also with the social distancing aspect, and I think there was like statistics out there that was like people like the flu has been much less compared to previous years. And it's like, well, yeah, because nobody was like uptight and close with each other. And like nobody was like sucking on each other's faces. I don't know why I said that. But I think the investment too, like social media is certainly a huge level at play of you making friends. But I think what's even odd, but I think is more odd is that when we had social media, it was more of a secondary connection because we were still working primarily with face-to-face conversation. People are making more friends now on social media compared to us, the generation, the millennials. But there's still that factor of like, is it good friendship? Is it bad friendship? Who knows?
When's the last time you opened Threads?
Last week, actually.
It's a wild place.
Are you there?
No, I clicked on it the first time in like months. Also last week. That's funny. There's so many, and I was just like, I was curious. Is like, what do people still post on Threads? Like, I haven't heard anything on Threads in months since it came out. Let's just scroll like random. So I wasn't even like going on like following. I was just seeing what ran like the whatever page was. There's so many people that just like, who wants to hang out in like Blank City, or who wants to go bowling, and then random people are just commenting each other. Like, are these people real? Or do they actually? This isn't safe. Like, we've seen TV shows about these things. People, let's be smarter. So yeah, I think people do make more friendships online. Like, actually make that first connection, become friends online, and it is kind of like a virtual friendship that they have. I mean, I think podcasts play a big part in that. In the amount of like, we've had guests virtually. You don't have to go in person to like make an appearance on a show or anything like that.
We should post on Threads who wants to be a part of our podcast next week.
I think that's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
We have.
I also did a podcast. What's that?
We have a funny business Threads.
I think we do. I think we should. I also did a conversation. Not I did a conversation, but I did a. I was interviewed on Threads like last year when it was like big and popular and it came out. So I'd be curious to look back and see if my predictions were correct or not. I think I was totally in the wrong, but whatever.
I think everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is going to kill Twitter. And maybe at some point. But
maybe at some point. We don't know.
Yeah.
So quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Thoughts on a friend of like a quality of a friend versus the quantity of friends?
I think in almost all forms of life, except maybe money, quality over quantity is better. I don't care to have 50 friends if 5 of them are really good friends. I'd rather just have good people, good things in my life than a lot of people and a lot of things.
I like that answer.
I mean, our friendships it's like 5 in 1. It's like having 5 friends.
5 in 1?
Yeah, it's like having 5 friends in 1.
Oh, you mean our friendship?
Yeah, it's great.
The many personalities that we bring out.
Yeah.
Multiple personalities disorders. But that counts as 5 friends instead of 1 friend.
I mean, hey, numbers don't lie. People do.
So if you're out there and you're kind of wondering, is my amount of friends good or is it beneficial? Maybe look at the health benefits of having a small friend group compared to the quantity of how many friends you should have.
Yeah. And just make sure we are having good people in our lives, and there's someone negative, you got to make that evaluation. All right, you're going to slide on in to the second half of the show. Some buy or sell. I'll go first, Mike. I have a decent amount.
Okay, Matthew.
Buying Pop-Tarts.
What?
I am buying Pop-Tarts for reason you probably won't be thinking is the reason I'm buying Pop-Tarts. I'm pulling up a TikTok right now. Mike, are you familiar with the Pop-Tarts Bowl? College football?
Yes. The big
remember-
Pop-Tart.
You remember they ate the live Pop-Tart during the bowl? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the Pop-Tart Bowl is back, and we have 3 new mascots this year. That the winning team will decide which Pop-Tart is eaten. We have Frosted Wild Berry, Frosted Hot Fudge Sundae, and a previously discontinued mystery flavor. So in the TikTok I'm seeing, the mystery flavor, the big Pop-Tart is just it's in a wrapper right now. Don't know what it is. However, college football bowl season is great. Nothing better than the Pop-Tart Bowl. Who doesn't want to eat a live mascot?
I wonder what that mystery flavor is.
Yeah, so which one would you pick?
Well, the wild berry is a safe bet, but I kind of want to dabble in with the mystery flavor.
Yeah, I think you have to.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to search up
Sunday's good with choice too.
I'm going to search up discontinued flavors, and we're going to make conspiracy theories. Are you ready?
Oh, okay. I like this. Yeah.
Okay. So, allrecipes.com published on May 10th, 2024. Frosted grape. That's a flavor that was discontinued.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be good.
Okay. So, another one, allrecipes.com, July 4th, 2023. These are the discontinued flavors we want back. Okay.
Could go for like a frosted peach.
Fruit Loops.
Oh, interesting.
Milk chocolate Pop-Tarts. And a strawberry milkshake.
So I've had strawberry milkshake was out like a couple months ago. I actually had it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would go for that one. What's it? Yeah, go ahead.
Frosted cinnamon roll.
Yeah. So I mentioned like a frosted peach would be a good Pop-Tart flavor. What would be like a good new Pop-Tart flavor you would enjoy?
Well, I would say peach cobbler was discontinued in February 2022.
Damn.
Yeah. If I had to pick a Pop-Tart, I don't know why my mind went to ranch. Ranch flavored Pop-Tart.
That's foul.
Ooh. How about a pretzel Pop-Tart? Chocolate covered pretzel Pop-Tart.
Okay. So my mind went the other way. Make it like a soft pretzel with like the Cinnabon cream in the middle.
Ooh.
Or like a sweet cream. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
I would do things for that one.
Oh, man.
I've never seen a mint Pop-Tart.
I tried a banana bread Pop-Tart recently.
Oh, how was that?
Not good.
Damn.
There was it a cinnamon flavor?
They had brown sugar.
I forget what it was. No, it wasn't sugar cinnamon. It was a different flavor, but it's losing my memory. But I forget. Oh, Snickerdoodle.
Oh, yep.
But you know me, raspberry, blueberry, wild berry.
Yeah, strawberry's also good. I'm still on my big box that I got from Strawberry.
No.
What's wrong with frosted strawberry?
Strawberry is an ugly stepsister of the raspberry Pop-Tarts.
Okay, I also enjoy the raspberry.
Yeah.
The strawberry is also good.
Let's
hold on. Let's get one thing straight. There's not
Her
that much.
sister was a witch.
Shout out Wicked. There's not that much bigger difference between the frosted strawberry and the frosted raspberry.
There totally is.
It's not that big.
It is.
No,
it's
if
ginormous.
You put both of them in front of me, put a blindfold on me and do a blind taste test, guarantee I can't pick the difference.
We'll test that.
Okay. I have frosted cherry right now. I haven't tried that one yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. I got a big box. Remember, I got like box of like 48 for like $6 at I still got that box. It's phenomenal. I am buying family memories. It's always important to make good make good family memories. This weekend, I am taking my dad to a special game at Yankee Stadium. No, it is not baseball. My dad is a big Notre Dame football fan.
Oh.
So before the season started, I got an early Christmas present. We are going to see Notre Dame football play Army at Yankee Stadium, which will be very, very cool. Also, just happened to work out that it's actually like a very good game. Both teams ranked. Army's undefeated. Losers probably out of the playoffs, which is pretty cool. So we're driving up there. It's gonna be a fun time. I know he's very excited. He's never seen Notre Dame football before. And yeah, it'll just be a cool thing to do.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited.
I know it was one of the soccer teams that play at Yankee Stadium at least once.
Well, there's a soccer is at New York City FC or the Red Bull.
It's not Red Bull. I know it's definitely not Red Bull, but I think it's New York City FC.
Yeah, that's what I think they do. Yep. So I don't know. I think We're in like the 400 level.
Okay.
I think we're high up. We should see everything, but I think we're behind one of the end zones, which I like.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm also buying fun dances at weddings.
I saw it.
Yeah. So for those that won't be able to see it, or haven't, I mean like fun dances, like partner dances, just with either your significant other or friend. I had a wedding this past weekend, and one of my friends, her husband, came up and said, "Do you ever do the sizzling bacon?" I was like, "No." And then later on, he's like, "All right, let's do it." And we just got on all fours got on our backs, hands and feet up in the air, and just sizzling bacon, just waving back and forth. It was very fun.
You had the crowd surrounding you too, which was pretty impressive.
Yeah, we did one once, you and me. We did the rowing.
That's great. Probably that and my wedding will probably be the only 2 times I ever get on a dance floor on my ass.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, they're just fun. Try them out. There's I think I want to shout out the Pointer Brothers on TikTok. They always have some great ones. Yeah, they're great. They have some great ones. I am selling accidental surprises. So a couple of days ago, April kind of reminded me that we have to get our air filter changed in our apartment. So I reached out to a guy who lives on the property. I was like, "Hey, do you have one of these? Like, we need to get one?" He was like, I think I have some. Like, I'll go put it in for you. We were at the store. I was like, "Yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead going in." Puts it in, and we're still at the store. He calls you back. He's like, "Hey, put one in. I left an extra one for you. You didn't have one in." So I was like, "Sorry, thanks. I don't know what to say here." So that was not a great accidental surprise, but problem solved.
That sounds great.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably dangerous, I guess.
Yay, adult things.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm also selling past hors d'oeuvres. Mike, take notes.
Past?
Yeah, selling past hors d'oeuvres.
I think we have them stationed, but anyway, continue.
Okay. That's where I'm getting at. Yeah. The wedding had stationed hors d'oeuvres 1,000 times better than past hors d'oeuvres. Like 1,000 times better than past hors d'oeuvres.
No, I got to check my
okay.
Check the wedding contract.
But think about it. If they're walking from person to person, you're going to get less hors d'oeuvres than if they're just stationed that people can just walk up and take them. It was phenomenal. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, I know it's budget, but like passed and stationed. Like have like the really good ones stationed, but then have like the light ones passed.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I do like that. I think we had some pigs in a blanket. We had some pork dumplings, shrimp.
Nice.
Yeah, it was sick. Sweet chili fried cauliflower. Oh, yeah. And then finally, I am selling fake boxing matches that people watch for no reason. Also selling Netflix. That was bad. Let's be real. Did you expect that to go well for Netflix?
Well, and there's reports too that they want to try to live cast or broadcast the Super Bowl.
They're doing the Christmas Day games this year for the NFL. Yeah,
and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, if you can't even support the bandwidth of a fake boxing match, how can you support one of the most televised and watched sporting feats in all of history?
Mike, they can't do the bandwidth for a Love is Blind reunion.
No, that was another thing I said too. I was like, they can't even do Love is Blind, the reunion.
It's that if people can't watch, and I'm one of these people because the Steelers play on Christmas. If I can't watch the Steelers play on Christmas because of Netflix, hellfire upon you. The whole world will bring hellfire upon Netflix. You don't mess with people's football. You can watch some fake boxing match that was rigged from the beginning from a guy who can't fight anyone his own age, and when he does, he loses. You want to do football games? No, I don't think so. NFL's got to do something.
I appreciate Netflix's ambition to try to host some of these things. It's not that they went up to a certain point of live broadcasting and this happened. It seems like it is happening every single time they try to broadcast something live.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, they got to be worried for Christmas. Have to.
Like, take a step back and be like, okay, like what do we have to do to make this better? Instead of being like, yeah, we'll just try it the next time.
It's almost like they should just be like, we offer it in addition on Netflix in case that's all you can watch it on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's got to be some other way to watch these events.
Or they contract Like they'll contract the streaming. I think they're trying to run their own platform off of it.
See, speaking of football, did you see? So people wanted the Bengals Cowboys game in a few weeks to come off of Monday night because both teams stink.
Okay.
They can't take it off, even though they should be able to, because for that Monday night game, they're doing a special secondary Simpson themed broadcast. And they've put so much work into this Simpson themed broadcast for these two teams that they can't change it back because the new teams wouldn't have it ready in time.
Oh,
it's hilarious.
Oh dear.
It's kind of like the Nickelodeon themed playoff game.
Yeah.
But it's for the Simpsons.
Ooh, I wonder who's going to commentate that.
I don't know. I haven't seen. Let's buy or sell.
There we go. All right. I am selling first world problems. So, as everybody was aware last week during the night of the recording, I had a huge toilet issue. And no, it was not because of my doing or my duty. It was because of other things that are beyond my control. So I fixed the toilet on Tuesday. So that was last week's episode recording. So that coming Sunday, toilet doesn't flush again. Matt, we didn't have a toilet for a good 18 hours. Once again.
Oh, no.
I calculated that the closest toilet, just in case if I had to go number 2, was 7 minutes away from me. I only had to use that once, thankfully.
Well, technically speaking, the closest toilet would be your neighbor's, but you're not just going to knock at your neighbor's door like, hey, can I take a shit in your bathroom?
May I use your restroom?
So you had to drive to a gas station or something like that?
I had to drive to a grocery store. I went to the grocery store to go to the bathroom.
Did you at least buy like milk or something?
Nope. I dumped and...
Yep. Go ahead, finish that.
So I pumped and dumped. That's what I did.
Toilet issues are tough. Not fun.
Yeah.
Is it all fixed?
It's fixed.
Okay, good.
Had to have the contractor come in yesterday, and he fixed it apparently. So
I don't like that you said apparently.
I have tested it. Well, that was the thing. Like I fixed it and it was good until a couple days later. Once again, it is now fixed. Now I'm kind of waiting a couple days later. I will say I have extensively tested it and it's still working.
How much anxiety do you have flushing the toilet right now?
I don't have a whole lot of anxiety. I just get a lot of frustration when the toilet's not working.
Yeah, no, that's fair. If it was me, I would be so scared to flush.
Yeah. Well, it's not even the flushing. It's never mind. So
yeah, don't need.
Which was funny because work was very nice and having me just take care of the situation. And today, coming to work, everybody's like, "Did you fix your toilet?" I said, "Well, apparently everybody knows this happens." So, but in all fairness, it was nice that they asked. So
that is.
Speaking of pumping and dumping, I'm also selling rebranding. Matt, I don't know if you've been aware, but a gas station is going under a rebranding.
Which one?
Kum Go.
Come again?
Kum Go.
Is rebranding to what?
I have, they are process. Okay. So I have the CNN, a rival chain. So Maverick, a rival chain that bought Kum Go in 2023, announced that it's in quote, the process of rebranding Kum Go stores with the intent to unify our entire combined footprint under the Maverick brand.
It's a smart move.
Yeah. So apparently I did a little bit of research, more or less. I watched Stephen Colbert. Apparently Kum Go. So it was founded by 1959 by Bill Krause and his father-in-law, T.S. Gentle. It said that the K stood for his name and the G stood for Gentle, which was his father-in-law's name. So that's why it's Kum, K-U-M, and Go.
So the G doesn't stand for go?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good rebrand. I like it. I think.
Did you know that existed, Kum Go?
Never heard of it before.
No. Well, it's a Midwestern gas station, so I don't think you would ever know. But
the most west I have been is Pittsburgh.
I'm also buying. Well, no, I'm not also. I'm now buying. I'm buying great recipes. Matt, I made a hella awesome slow cooker taco pasta this week. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Super simple. Super simple. Beef, ground beef, salt, pepper, bell pepper, crushed can of tomatoes, 1 cup of jarred salsa, corn, taco seasoning, chicken broth and pasta shells, but particularly like the shell pasta. Oh, and then shredded cheddar cheese.
Can you text me that when you get a chance?
Oh, it is phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, that needs to be made like next week.
It is not coming and going. It is just going.
Well, never mind.
And finally, Matt, I'm buying great feedback. So, Matt, I thought today I would read an article from the ASHA leader, and it's about building AAC capacity to foster communication inclusion. So, a school-based SLP shares how she advocates for the resources and staff to support AAC across her urban district.
Yep.
Do you know what AAC stands for?
I don't.
Augmentative and alternative communication.
Okay.
So, what this what this story talks about is it talks about focusing on strategies and approaches for SLPs to advocate for and support AAC devices across various settings. It includes shifting the paradigm, how attitudes and practices need to change to embrace AAC as a communication tool for those with speech and language challenges. 2, analyzing data and identifying needs, using data to determine gaps and implement AAC support strategies. 3, building processes, which is establishing structured methods to integrate AAC in educational and community settings. And 4, changing the attitudes, which is encouraging acceptance and consistent use of AAC devices and strategies. So it emphasizes the role of SLPs in fostering inclusive communication environments by advocating for resources, training, and consistent implementation of AAC tools.
Absolutely. Well said.
Thanks, Matt.
Welcome.
So this was a conversation.
Care to explain?
Yeah. So the whole Domingo thing.
Yeah.
I brought up. So we mentioned that on the podcast a few weeks ago. And with this whole thing that came up with the newest installment of SNL skits with the baby shower, Jenna was like, "You guys talked about that?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "We talked about it a few weeks ago." And what she shared with me was typically if it's something that's not too related to her, she tunes it out. So thought I would bring some on the podcast that she listened to. I love you, Jenna. You're the best. Miss Jawa.
Oh my God. I was not expecting that, let me tell you. That's...
We're going under marriage counseling. It's all fine, everyone. We're good.
Oh man. Yeah. Wow. That's... Well, now you have to bring the feedback next week on
yeah. I'll report back.
Yes, please do.
I hope it's to a point where her ears like perk up. It's like, oh, this actually relates to me.
She's just writing notes at work. She's just like,
yeah. Wait a minute.
Like, is this a new podcast? What am I listening to? Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, she gets all these like good stuff to like look at.
No, that's good. It seemed like a good article.
Yeah, no, it was great, and she loves AAC too. So hopefully that was something that she was listening to. So
yeah.
Watch, she'll probably read this first, and then Friday this comes up.
You actually just spoiled it for her.
Yeah, I did. I mean, she is super smart to probably know all those things that I just mentioned, but that's besides the point.
She's way smarter than both of us. That's for sure. Combined.
We're the assholes that do a freaking podcast. So.
Funny business science.
Oh, funny business science. and that is the episode of the Funny Business Podcast. You can find all of our good stuff at beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. If you're looking for suggestions or giving us great feedback, that's a great way to do it there with the social media. beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. Mr. Matthew.
Ish.
What is your advice for the good people of the funny business world?
My advice is for everybody, but those who, when they become of age, when you should regularly be getting your mammograms, your prostate cancer checks, or pap smears for the ladies, all those checks, make sure you are getting them. You never know when they might find something that needs to get taken care of, and that might save your life. It's not awkward. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Things happen. Colonoscopies. Make sure you're getting your colonoscopies on time.
Get those
And
cocos
regularly.
on time.
Yep. Listen to your doctor. If they say every year, get it done every year. It needs to get done.
Get her done. That concludes in our episode. And until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.